Hello everyone, this is Rima from Mapic India and welcome to the Mapic India's interview series. Today we are joined by Vasco Santos, Global Sales and Leasing Manager for Inca Centers. Vasco is a global sales and leasing manager and he's responsible for attracting both global and local tenants to Inca Centers, 44 global meeting places. Vasco, thanks for joining us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
Uh, Inca Centers is a new name to India, Vasco. So, could you tell us a little bit about yourself first?
Sure, of course. So Inca Centers belongs to the Inca Group that is also, that includes as well IKEA Retail and Inca Investments. So Inca Centers has been developing and operating shopping centers for 50 years now. We currently have 44 meeting places, that's how we call them, around the world. And this is from San Francisco to Shanghai. So we have been really having quite a spread portfolio around the world. So which gives us quite a lot of understanding and knowledge of the different markets and also a very wide portfolio of brands that we work with.
Okay, great. So you have recently broken ground on a new development in Gurugram, near to Delhi. Can you tell us a little bit more about your plans for the site?
Sure. So, of course, Gurugram is a very vibrant location, and of course, all the NCR region is very interesting. Our vision is to create a better everyday life for the many people, and of course, here in Gurugram, we will really meet, a very important number of customers. It's a very densely populated, but also with a very interesting profile population, very young generations, and people that are really willing to protect their traditions, but also very much looking forward for embracing new trends, embracing new brands and new experiences. So we are very excited, of course, with this investment. It's a mixed-use project. It's, as always, in every project we do, it's retail-led, anchored by an IKEA store. And then, of course, we bring other components. We bring, in this case, we bring offices, we bring F&B, we bring entertainment, leisure, we bring flexible workplaces, and community areas as well. So it's a very complete, I would say, a very complete project, located in a very good spot in Gurugram. And I think it will have a new vibrant neighborhood to the already vibrant city of Gurugram. So we are very excited with this project.
Great. It all sounds very inspiring for the local community. And what sort of tenants are you looking to attract to complement the IKEA store?
So as I said, so it's of course a retail-led scheme, and we'll have other retail brands that will join us. In general, what we do is we look into the customer needs, the local customer needs, because of course it goes without saying that the landscape of Gurugram is different from other locations, and we need to understand what are the local customers' aspirations and the needs and desires. And then what we try to do is a mix of both delivering a stage for international brands, of course, and we have this experience in other markets where we've been a vehicle for new brands approaching new markets. So we hope that we can also, in this case, eventually bring not only partners that are already in the market, but also new partners. But we also do is that we try to be a platform for local brands. And that's what we will do here as well. So that's more on the profile. So we'll have a mix of international and local brands, local entrepreneurs. We want to give the stage to local entrepreneurs as well, to show what they can do, show the great value they can also deliver. And then, of course, the mix will be innovative concepts, but will be also concepts that are developing their capacity to address the new way retail should be should be, facing the new challenges, meaning that brands that can deliver a seamless omnichannel journey, brands that understand that retail is about experiences, is about bringing customers to a multidimensional environment that goes beyond just selling products. So I'm not giving you names. I'm not sure if you were looking after that. We are not giving names for now, but just to give you a little bit of profile of the partners we are looking for. And of course, we are also looking for partners that have the same vision as we have of delivering a very exciting community area, understanding what are the community needs and how can we contribute to a better community. And that is also connected to sustainability, the way we can improve the lives of the many people around Gurugram. So this is just to give you a little bit of the profile of partners that we are looking for to bring in Gurugram.
Yeah. But I think it's not just Gurugram. You have also acquired a site in Noida to the east of Delhi. Is this part of your wider strategy?
Yes, you're absolutely right. We have also acquired this plot in Noida, again in a very fantastic location, close to metro stations, and that is of course super important in terms of the way we want to have this project very much connected with the community and accessible. Program in the two projects that we have confirmed in India, and of course India is a fantastic market. It's not just a fantastic country. We all know that, but it's also a market that is growing. There is a rising consumer demand for shopping, for leisure, for experiences. People love to socialize, to meet and to shop and to relax. So we are also very much aligned with these needs, and we'd like very much to be more relevant in the Indian market. But for now, these are the two projects that we can confirm.
Great, Vasco. Around the world in your core markets, retail landlords are diversifying into other commercial and leisure categories to fill space. Do you expect that to be the same here in India?
Well, to fill space, I mean, we don't, let me maybe correct that sense that we are not looking to filling space, right? That's not how we see, that's not what we do. I mean, of course, we look into, as I said before, to the customer needs, what people are looking for, and what is the role that retail and the other components can play. And of course, we know that nowadays is not just about retail, and that's also the reason why we call it meeting places, not shopping centers. It goes much more, much beyond the retail side. So definitely there are other components that are super important. And in this case, if I talk specifically about Gurugram, it's of course retail led, but includes F&B, social community services, common areas where people can learn, experience new things that are coming, entertainment learning experience. So it goes much beyond the retail. So we don't fill in space. Is more about how can we cover customers' needs and desires with the different elements, that about shop, to eat, to meet, to socialize, to learn. So there are so many more dimensions that we are bringing in with our partners, of course, because we need to do this with our partners.
Yeah. Vasco, tell me one thing. I mean, this year, even at the Mapic India, we are also having this theme where we are focusing on sustainability. And, so next question is, related to that only. I mean, the climate changes are increasingly affecting regions across the globe. Do you feel a responsibility to address these through your development?
Absolutely. I mean, that's super clear. It is our responsibility to help make sustainable living an easy choice for people. And that is even more important, especially in big cities. And in this case, how do we address in different moments? Of course, during the construction, with construction techniques. I mean, we have a pre-certification LEED Gold. So it's about the energy efficient building, maximizing the use of renewable energies. Is also about having 100% water recycling, use sustainable source materials with less carbon emissions. Is during the operation, of course, with the waste management, is how we promote in the mix of partners, the repair, the reuse, how we help customers to understand how this can be done, because people, they want to have a more sustainable living. But sometimes they don't know how can I do it? Can you help me on that? So we have this responsibility. And is also on the people side to help them to have a more healthy living. That can be through the food, to the health and sports activities we can offer. So the sustainability is of course a very big topic, and we have our People Planet Positive strategy, which is really putting this at the core. Within, of course, sustainability, what you said about climate change is of course super critical, and we are trying to do our part in that, absolutely.
Awesome, Vasco. Great to know that. You were recently joined by Chief Minister of Haryana to officially mark the groundbreaking at Gurugram. Have you found the local authorities to be supportive of your vision for your new meeting place?
Absolutely, you are very right. Yes, we had the privilege to have the Honorable Manohar Lal Khattar and his team, the Chief Minister of Haryana and his team, to join in this event. And it was very interesting to listen from him, his vision about how to create, in the state and Gurugram to be a city that also address these sustainability topics, mobility, etc. topics for the future. So that's very inspiring, and I think we have a very good alignment of the purpose. So yes, I think that the authorities see that we want to be to have a positive impact in the community in all its dimensions, and we spoke about some of these dimensions already in this talk. So so I think yes, the authorities, they recognize the value we want to bring to the local community, that we create the vibrancy. We have vibrancy to already vibrant Gurugram, and that we contribute for people to have a better, more sustainable living, and to have opportunities to develop, their businesses, to develop their skills as well. So I see a total alignment with the local authorities in that sense.
Great. So we're talking about Gurugram. Gurugram is often called cyber city, with many high-tech firms and their employees living and working close by. How has this affected your plans?
Yes, definitely. Gurugram is a very exciting and very fast developing area, and with a population that is growing, a population that is, as I said before, that is really willing to, eager to receive new things, to embrace new things, have new experiences, to have a contact with other realities, but also a population that wants to protect the local traditions, which, as we know, are very strong, and that's very good. So of course that we are having with our projects, we are addressing this in several ways. We will have flexible working spaces where people can work there. We will deliver components that we believe that will be important for those that have a very already active life, a very stressed life. So we'll offer the health and well-being opportunities for people to relax, to socialize, the green areas, and the community events, where you can create events that people can attend, outside work, to relax. So we have been, when we're mapping the customer needs and desires, we have exactly looked at that. What is that we can bring to make, to have a little bit of value, because this is not just it's all elements of the society doing this, but how can we add value to the lives of the many people living in Gurugram with a very stress and very busy life? How can we give them a safe haven where they can relax, they can express themselves, but they can really also socialize and also protect their well-being and their health. So this is how we have been working with understanding the many people of Gurugram.
Yeah. And Gurugram is a home to many multinational companies as well. So do the online spending habits of the professional that work in such companies affect?
The online, well, no, to be honest, for us, there is no online offline. Right? Let's say, I think that more and more, and after COVID, even brands, retailers, but everyone realized that online is a component, is a part of a customer journey that is not in contradiction with offline. It's part of the journey, right? And in that sense, is the omni-channel idea is exactly that. It's not one or the other. If you look to statistics in many countries of the world, even what is considered online, there is more than 1/3 of those transactions, let's go, that are where the physical store is playing a role, right?
Yeah.
So, and the brands that are recognizing this, they are recognizing that the role of the store is super important to, to support the whole omnichannel journey. So in that sense, we see this as coming together. We see our role as promoting that our partners have the seamless journey between their online and the offline. So it's all together. We will all benefit from it. The customers will be the first ones. Then our partners and ourselves will benefit to understand this that this journey is together. There is no either or in this physical or online.
Yeah, I agree to this point, definitely. We have spoken a lot about your new meeting place in Gurugram, but we haven't mentioned when it will open. So as my last question, what is the target date for completion?
Yeah, if I would have a magic wand to accelerate it, that would be, of course, I would like to be, as soon as possible. But it's a big investment, of course, and a big project, and it will take some time. So we are targeting by the end of 2025.
Okay.
To have the project, come to life, and I hope to be there on the first day to welcome the many people of Gurugram and NCR that will be hopefully very eager to understand what is this meeting place Inkga Centers develops, what are those things that they have prepared for me. So we still need to wait, 3 years to have that opportunity.
Great. Thank you very much, for sharing your insights with us. And we are looking forward to visiting the new meeting place in the future, and all the best to you for that.
Thank you so much, and see you soon. Thank you for having me today.
And we look
It's been
forward
a
to
pleasure.
see you and welcome you at Mapic India also. So we'll see you soon.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us.
See you next week. Bye-bye. Thank you so
Sure.
much.
Thank you so much.